ICT MainStage also has a new look and a new name, MainStage Irving Las Colinas. They're celebrating with a revival of Thornton Wilder's masterpiece, Our Town, to kick off their 2013-14 season. Here's Kathy with a preview.
Myrtle Webb, I have got to tell you something, because if I don't tell somebody, I'll just burst.
The news is getting around. MainStage Irving Las Colinas has a hit with their season opener, Our Town.
Was the second-hand furniture salesman from Boston calling you last Friday?
No.
Well, he called on me.
It's the thing that I love most about this play is that it asks you as an audience member to use your imagination.
Well, I better show you how our town lies. Up here is Main Street. Way back there is the railway station. Tracks run that way. Polish town is across the tracks, and some Canuck families.
And Our Town has been on my bucket list my entire life. It was the first grown-up show I ever saw in my life. I was 12 years old, and there was something about Our Town that's just, it's in everything that I do.
Over there's the Congregational Church, Presbyterians across the street. Methodists and Unitarians are over there, and the Baptists, well, they're down in the hollow.
And I think that's the thing that hooked me on it when I was 12 years old, is watching this play, which is really a group of people and some chairs. And they build this entire town for you.
This is our doctor's house, Doc Gibbs. And this is his back door. And there's some scenery, for those of you who think you have to have scenery.
Ken Orman portrays the stage manager.
He's really the narrator. He kind of guides you through the town, takes you through all the different sorts of emotions, how the town is put together, who lives in the town.
Well, I think hints are allowed. So if you get stuck, George, you just whistle to me and I'll give you some hints.
And in a case of life imitating art, the cast also features several actors from right here in Irving.
I just graduated from Baylor and with a degree, a BFA in theater performance. So I was coming back home and I saw that it was Our Town, and I read it in college and loved the show, and it was a great female lead role in it, and I just decided, let's go back to the roots first.
You mean the house and everything?
Yeah. Well, I better get going back to baseball practice. Thanks for the talk, Emily. Good afternoon, Mrs. Webb.
Good afternoon, George.
So long, Emily.
So long, George.
Casey Reiniger portrays Emily. Some may remember her first local roles with ICT Children's Theater.
I did Snow White and Best Christmas Pageant, and so that was my first experience. I grew up here in Irving, so this is my town.
And in a play about family, Bruce Coleman was able to cast several actors who are actually related.
I have a brother and sister are in the play. I have two brothers who are my orchestra. I've got a father and son in the play, and then of course Mary Bongfeld, who is she is the Queen Barrymore of the Irving acting dynasty.
This is a slice of life show, and it is really about family. And so I think it's great, I really do, that we have this many families involved.
Naturally, I didn't want to say anything in front of those others. But now that we're alone,
we came in at the second show, which was Oliver, at one of the high schools, directed by Pete Wilson, when our Jeff had just finished 6th grade. So that was probably about summer of 72, 73 or something. And we've been here the whole rest of the time.
oh, it's as bright as day. And I see Mr. Soames scowling at the window now. You'd think we had been to a dance the way these men folk carry on.
Mary has mostly taken on jobs behind the scenes over the years, but she says when Bruce asked her to audition, she jumped at the chance to get back on stage.
Because the cast is fabulous, and it's just been really, really fun. Everything's been fun. The blocking, the memorization, the coming to rehearsal. I even managed to go through being measured without having cardiac arrest.
Just a minute.
Use your own window.
I did. There's no moon there. George, do you know what I think? Do you? I think maybe the moon's getting nearer and nearer, and there'll be a big explosion.
This year marks the 75th anniversary of this American classic, and it's as resonant as ever.
Everything that you long for, you're going to see it and you're going to reach for it and you're not going to get it, or you might get it, or whatever it's going to end up being is going to be that reason why you're going to say, you have to see this show.
It is powerful and it's beautiful and it is simple but not simplistic. It's, there's complexity there. It's humanity, and I love the power of it so much, so very much. Yes.
Who's that up there? Myrtle, is that you?
No, it's me, Papa.
Why aren't you in bed?
I don't know. I just can't sleep yet, Papa. The moonlight's so wonderful.
This is Kathy Whiteman reporting.
Gibbs, heliotrope? Can you smell it?
Our Town continues in the Dupree Theater through November 16th. For tickets and showtimes, call 972-252-ARTS or visit Irving Theater, that's with an RE.org.